So for me, kind of the same thing. I always liked doing things, creative things. I love drawing. I started doing sketchbooks. I had sketchbooks.
Coloring books.
They were actually. I was fascinated. I wanted to be an astronaut. Is what I wanted to be. So I drew space stuff. I drew rockets like nobody's business. But I also did a lot of the interior of rockets. I mean, I liked all the TV screens back then, which were much mission control. That was it. And I used to rebuild carburetors for my friends' cars because I didn't have a car. My friends all had cars, but I knew how to rebuild a carburetor. So I rebuild carburetors. I decided to take shop class. One of my teachers, Mrs. Bentley, loved my doodles. I doodled in class. So I was ADD before ADD was ADD. And so, and she told Mr. McLaren, who was the shop teacher, that I like to draw, and he did shop, and he also did a drafting class. So he asked me to do, much like you, take a drafting class. I took a drafting class. He then asked me if I wanted to take his architecture class. I took his architecture class, and we built a model. We designed a house, and we built the house. And I took it to the state competition and won third place in state for, I don't know how many people, I don't know how many people I was competing against, but I won third place in state for a house, and that was it. And so at 17 years old, I knew I wanted to be an architect. I was one of the few people that went to college, that absolutely, I knew exactly what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Never changed my major.
Nope.
I changed my major into interiors, but never.
Yeah.
I never went from being a lawyer
No,
to being a teacher. I never wanted to be that.
And that was the same. That was the same for me. At 17 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and that's what I went and did.
Yeah, and that's what we do now.
Yeah, absolutely.